Kia ora tatou and welcome to this Techquity tutorial getting started with Premiere Pro. In this first project, what we're going to do is we're going to make a reveal trailer for an imaginary game jam. And with the reason why we've chosen this as our first project is that they're quite simple normally and just involve getting a whole bunch of stock video together as well as a bit of a title and all that sort of stuff. The first thing we're going to want to do is create a new project. So I'm going to hit this new project button. And I'm going to save this into a folder that I've already set up previously. So inside my documents folder, I have one that's labeled Premiere Pro, and I'm going to make a new folder in here. And this is going to be my game reveal. Oh, caps lock's on. Game reveal trailer. And the theme that I have chosen is Fetch. So I'm going to select that as my folder and change the project name to Fetch. And I'm going to create it.
So what are we looking at? There are a few panels that are currently open in my Premiere Pro. If there are any that you can't see in your own, if you go up into the top menu where it says Window, you can then open up any extra panels. But on the left hand side, you can see that this is where all of my project files are going to go. So this is going to be where all of my audio and video files are going to be, as well as any sequences and other bits and pieces that are going to make up our video. In the middle, that is our main preview window. So we can see what our video looks like as we're running through it. Underneath that is our timeline or our sequence. This is where we're going to put together all of our clips, whether they're audio, video, titles, etc. And I've also got a panel on the right that says Essential Graphics. It's going to be where we set up our titles and any other text that we're going to be using when making our video.
So we have a brand new blank program ready to go. So we need to go and find some stock footage. So the website I quite like for stock footage is a website called Pixels. I found that they have very good stock footage that has lots of Creative Commons licenses and lots of other stuff that you can use. So we are just going to start off by typing in fetch and seeing what's coming up. And of course, there are lots of dogs here. I'm just going to quickly alter the filter as well because I don't necessarily want the vertical like phone cameras. I'd much prefer some horizontal videos. So I'm going to quickly choose a couple of videos, and it doesn't matter too much. Don't think too much about which videos you're going to use for this project because we are just honestly getting some videos together so that then we can start using them in Premiere Pro. So I'm going to download that one. And I'm going to download this one. And I'm going to use my thesaurus to come up with a few other words that I might want to do because I don't necessarily want to make an entire video all about dogs fetching. Surely there are some other things that we can do. So let's see what happens when we type in ring. Now that I have managed to get a few of the clips together, what I am going to do is I'm going to go to my downloads folder and once they're loaded up, One more to go. I'm going to copy all of these into that folder that I had sorted already. Now, once these are in this folder, they're not actually going to immediately appear inside our project. So what we're going to have to do next is drag all of those and import them as media. So just to start off with, what we're going to do is we're going to just bash all of these into our timeline. And you can see, just to start us off, we've got a bunch of just raw clips together. And that is going to be the end of our first part of this tutorial. We've now got our videos into Premiere Pro.
I hope this tutorial has been informative. Any comments or questions, leave them down below.